Hi, welcome to Match and Planet. I'm Mac. Now they say good things come in threes, but so do Tokyo Yakult Swallows Crew, Platinum Tier unboxing videos. Now speaking of threes, thank you very much for the 333 viewers that have watched last year's unboxing video so far. Really appreciate the support. Almost 50%, over 50% growth compared to the 214 that had watched 2017's video in its first year. So thank you to all of our viewers. In fact, our YouTube channel has gone from strength to strength. We now have a whopping 261 subscribers, which puts us in at least, the top 15 billion YouTube channels. So once again, domo arigatou gozaimasu. Now, this year's set, a little bit more minimalist than last year. We've got some Subakuro figures. The same guy who's on the other side of my cap here, as all our Tokyo baseball tour guests know. We are massive fans of Subakuro, the Swallows mascot here. And up here, we have another site which will be familiar for Match and Planet guests, which is basically my trademark touring jacket. Certainly during the winter. So it's mid-March right now, and I think maybe a couple of more weeks of me wearing this before things really start to warm up. Behind me is an addition to the merchandise collection, the Tokyo Yakult Swallows Baseball Museum, as we like to call it here at Match and Planet. This was actually a birthday present given to me by the Taisho of the Super Megan, the group where I sit with Yamada-san. So Yamada-san, thank you so much, as always, for everything that you do for myself and all of the other fans who are lucky enough to be a part of your crew. We salute you. So, without further ado, let's move these guys to one side, and let's get going. So, I've got better things to report. Last year the Swallows finished second in the Central League. I was very proud of that achievement, and we went on to have home advantage in the first round of the Climax Series, where we played crosstown rivals, the Yomiuri Giants, and unfortunately things did not go well as we lost in 2 games. So the less said about that the better. I'm not quite sure why I brought it up. So we're hoping for better longevity from the Swallows this year. All right. Always exciting. Brilliant. The piece of paper which tells me what is in the box. Amazing. Just in case, you needed confirmation, I guess we can check off what we've got here. Make sure we have not been shortchanged by the organisation of the Swallows. All right, let's put that down there. Right, where to go first of all? I know what's in this envelope. In this envelope is my membership card for the Platinum Tier of the Swallows Crew, which was created in 2013 as the newish now iteration of the fan club. And I see, like last year, they've kept the glossy blue envelope design. Amazing. I was cynical last year, remember? I thought that it might impact the amount that they're spent on this envelope, may impact the playing budget, but I was proven wrong. We finished in second place, so there's room for both success and also fancy envelope. We're going to open that a bit later. Ooh, let's see. Exciting things. We'll save some of the wear for a second. Once again, we've got the guidebook to the season, full of guidance as to what one needs to do. Here's Swallows superstar Tetsuto Yamada, pointing at things. He's good at that, not just a 3-3 player. A lot of threes actually at the moment in this broadcast. Good to see. So here we have a fine Subakuro picture book. Subakuro o Sagase. Fantastic. This is going to while away many minutes while watching the Swallows attempt to score runs. Phenomenal. Finally, something practical as a member of the Platinum tier. Right, what else have we got? I think it's time to move on to the wearable goods. Let's start off with this year's fan club shirt. Look at that. Absolutely magnificent. Very imaginative colours. White, blue and green, which is, I'm not even going to talk about it. The crew who sit around me know I've not been a huge fan of the move away from red, white and blue, but I'm also not somebody to argue in the way of progress. Here it is. Nice piping around the edge of the shirt. Look at that font. That font screams success. That font screams 2019. That font screams Japan series. Very good. Let's put this down here. Another cap. Similar to one I think we had a few years ago. Now, for those who watched last year's video, I was surrounded by actually just a small sample of the caps from my collection. I don't need another one. I certainly don't need another one that looks identical to many, many others which I already own, but it was free, and when I say free, it came free with the extortionate cost of membership to the Platinum tier. Looking forward to wearing that at some point this year. All right, the main event. Look at this. Another jacket. So you get the opportunity to pick some gifts when you're in the Platinum tier, and look at this magnificent jacket, beautifully designed. And so for my friends who got their goods and couldn't wait to unbox their winnings, apparently this is very, very good. Nice and lightweight. You can see, let's have a look at the lining here. Black, a little bit fluffy. I think we've found the candidate for graduation from this, which at some point, you know, as the days are warming up, evenings are still a little bit cooler in Tokyo, is getting a little bit too much, to this brand new bad boy. Phenomenal. We're going to revisit this shiny blue envelope and see what the design is for the 2019 Platinum tier membership card. So, before we unveil that, we've got a couple of tickets to the outfield and one free S-seat ticket as well. Looking forward to using that, probably in the Interleague this year, which has become a bit of a tradition amongst me and my friends in the Super Megan. Look at this. Absolutely magnificent. Look at that font. It's the success font. It's there again. All of the signs pointing to a 2019 Japan Series triumph. After 2015, I was there the first two games in Fukuoka at the SoftBank Hawks. The trauma, and then coming back and losing two of the next three games at Jingu. We're in need of some success, and it looks like this font and the quality of this card, they're all pointing one way. Well, I gotta say overall that I'm very happy with this year's haul. I'm looking forward to showing everybody these goods in person for our guests who are joining our now world famous Tokyo baseball tours. Our first such guest will be at the second Swallows home game, which will be on the 3rd of April 2019 at historic Meiji Kingu Stadium, and then continuing throughout the 2019 season. So if you do want to join us, please get in touch at info@matchandplanet.com for all of your Tokyo and beyond tourism needs. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully by the time I meet you all again next year, we will have reached the 1,000 subscribers that I need in order to monetize the work on this channel. So please, if you're watching this and you're not a subscriber, please do so. We really appreciate the support, and until next year, we continue.